crazy how you can not know somebody, but when they pass away, it affects you or affect the way you look at things. Wayne, let's get it.
Damn, I miss Nipsey, Mac Miller, and Kobe. Shit just ain't the same, and it's wrecking my brain. Fuck the fame, man, that's not why I came. My aim is much higher, you wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
You busy with these hoes and chrome tires. Peasant shit, nothing I desire. Maybe before when I was immature, but I'm destined for more. The essence of a hero, but a Gemini and the other face is Kratos. Get the fuck about my way, bro. Give a fuck about how your day go. If it don't pay dough, I'm trying to feed the fam. I told them I had a plan, and I can't for sure. I gotta take off like I'm Luka Doncic, you know. 207 mil on the deal, yeah, cause shit is real out here. Government stripping rights, I fear. So I'm gripping the mic, give them a load of my freedom of speech. I know that you feeling the heat, and it's all me. Sheesh. I've been out here all on my own, trying to get in my zone just to put the city on down. It's mine now.
What's up, everybody?
I've been out here
How y'all doing?
my own, trying to get in my zone just to put the city
Here's a
on
special day today.
down. It's mine now.
Salute tonight.
Tag it as a
City's
classic.
mine.
These niggas is average.
Yeah.
They thought I couldn't miss before. Watch me sky.
I believe he's gonna be releasing that record soon. So hopefully once he releases it, man, everybody could check it out and tune in and jam it and enjoy the record as it is. You know what I'm saying? Sorry I didn't play it earlier, man. I got lost in the sauce doing everything I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to go watch this game, this Rangers game. And before we get into the show today, I do want to touch on that topic right there. As you can see, where is it at? Right here. My little emblem is red today, representing the Texas Rangers. It's a special day today. I know not everyone that is a Mavs fan is a Rangers fan, but I definitely got to just talk about it a little bit. You know, it's just big, man. There's a lot of diehard fans that's been Ranger fans for the longest. They've been in the DFW, Arlington, for 51 years, and tonight with the potential of clinching this World Series and potentially getting another title in Dallas, and since like 12 years ago, it's massive, and it'll be their first title. It'll mean a lot. Salute the Ranger Matt for his pregame show. Got me hyped up, gave me all the info that I needed, because I'm not an expert at knowing the X's and O's of baseball, and he knows a lot, so I definitely get a lot of knowledge from him. Also from my homeboy Cowboy Dave. He's very knowledgeable, and he's been through the grind of the bad years in 17, 18, and 19 and all that. And so a lot of fans and a lot of people are gonna, hopefully we get it done today. It's gonna mean so much to them, and so I mean, it's gonna mean a lot to me too. And for me, I think about my parents. You know, my mom, she used to have season tickets, big time Rangers fan. My dad loved baseball. They're not around, but I know them winning tonight would be big for them, and I know they would be going crazy. So I know it means a lot to a lot of people. Definitely gonna be rocking my Rangers gear. I'll be going to a little bar later on, right after the pregame show. So if I end up having to cut it early, it's kind of just trying to get to the bar early. You know what I'm saying? I hope you understand that. But yeah, man, we're gonna get into this pregame show and get hyped for the Dallas Mavericks, because even though there's a World Series, we still got Mavericks that are balling, and there's a lot of news, a lot of stuff that's going on. So before we get into the rumors and news segment, let me get caught up on all the comments in here. I appreciate y'all. Y'all could be anywhere. Y'all could be at the Rangers watch party. Y'all could be at a bar. But yeah, y'all here kicking it with me for a little bit, and I appreciate that, man. I really do. Richard K says, TGK, gotta love Stephen A. But this time, he is right. He says nothing has changed with all the new players that Dallas still can't stop a cold. But hey, we got Dwight, Maxey, and TJ. Is he wrong? All right, this is what I'll say about Stephen A. I just don't think he likes Dallas in general. I don't think Dallas is a city that he wants to spend a NBA Finals in. That's why he always roots for Miami and LA. So anything that he says, I don't take it much. I'll take it with a grain of salt. If we know anything, we know that the Mavericks are a better team this year. Luka is playing out of his mind. If Kyrie could be healthy, this team could look nice. Depending on the All-Star break trade, or what am I saying? All-Star break trade. At a trade deadline trade, depending on how we improve the team, if there is a trade then this team looks a lot better. But Stephen A. just he just don't want to come to Dallas for the finals. Knights in the buildings. Let's go, Mavs. Time for win number 4. Yes, let's get number 4. If we could get number 4, Friday is going to be a very, very interesting game. Hopefully, the Rangers already wrapped up the World Series by then. Big Fat's in the building as well. Game 4, 4-0, baby. Hey, these are the games. These are the games that last year we thought we would win, and we lost. These are the games that we have to take care of. And they've been doing it. Obviously, they're 3-0. What the hell? They've been doing it, so they just got to keep up with it, man. They just got to keep up with it. Base Alcatraz, what's good? He goes, Vamos Tejas, let's get the city a championship. Yes, sir. See, I got one in my fantasy league. Now it's time the Rangers to get one too, man. I'm so hyped, man. Today I'm gonna get to watch it with a lifelong friend and my older brother who's been one of those Ranger fans, like a sicko. You know what I'm saying? Like he goes to the games, and instead of like he watches the game, but he'll have his headphones in to listen to Eric Nadel on the radio call. And he's one of those sickos, so I know it's gonna mean a lot to him, man. Frank in the building. Salute, Frank. What it do? Oh, we also got Lawrence Tears in the building. What it do, man? What's good, man? Look, for the Knicks game, whenever the Knicks and the Mavs take off, we got to do a pregame show, man. You got to hop on, and then however we can collaborate even before then. It don't matter. You already know. Uncle Freezy in the building, man. That's what's up. Alcatraz says Mavs will be bringing one soon as well. Hey, the Mavs have a shot. They have a good enough roster to make a run, right? The Rangers proved it. You just get in the playoffs, you can make a run. The Stars, they got a good enough record. They're like 6-1 or something like that. They get in the playoffs, make a run. And the Cowboys, they're 5-2, right? Yeah. Get in the playoffs, make a run, and all of Dallas could be carrying some championship gear around here. Nice says, man's is trying to hit the bar. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Frank says, TGK, I'm gonna throw a portable but not portable hot take. Okay, portable. And that, my bad. A hot take, and that Jazz will have a small fire sale issue. Ooh, are you telling me we could get that one player we were supposed to get, Markkinen for Maxi Kleber? Imagine we could have had him for Maxi Kleber and we didn't do that deal. Blows my mind. Lawrence Tier says, but we are right here. You already know, man. You already know. Richard K says, most of us, like other sports, enjoyed the ride, bro. I still can't put words to Saints winning Super Bowl. Man, I bet that was an amazing, amazing time. I'm going to get caught up on all these comments. Let me go ahead and start the first segment of the show, man. Let's get caught up. Is the background music loud enough, or is it good for y'all? I think I normally put it at 11. That's probably a little too loud. Put it at 9. All right, man. Let's get into the first segment of the day, and this is the rumors and news for your Dallas Mavericks. All right, man. All right. Where do I even want to start? Where do I want to start? Where do I want to start? There's a plethora of things here. Maybe we start at Twitter. Maybe. Let me see. No, maybe not Twitter. Maybe we'll start with one of the great reporters in Dallas, Texas for your Dallas Mavericks. Maybe we will start with Grant Afseth. He just dropped a bomb on us, man. Check this out, man. Here we go. Check this out. Grant Afseth has just dropped a bomb. He said the Dallas Mavericks rule out Kyrie Irving left foot sprain for tonight's matchup against the Chicago Bulls. All right. I feel like I have a hot take on this right now. I am a little concerned with Kyrie. I am a little concerned. I don't know how to feel about it, man. I know it's early in the season. I know the idea is not to overreact. That is not what I'm trying to do. But I am a fan, man. and I knee jerk react to a lot of things. And today I put a poll out there. Matter of fact, now that I'm speaking of said poll, I put a poll out there asking, what do y'all think Kyrie is? How many games is Kyrie gonna play? And I set it at over under 60. And let me see if I got the results here. Let me see. I mean, in this contract, it's stated for like 65, right? Wow, there's a bit of a reaction to this one. Okay, there's 53 votes. Check this out. So, and while I'm showing y'all this, it's what injury, but I just want to show y'all this if it shows it. Man, my internet, I swear, the day I get this internet fixed, I cannot wait. Anyway, so here is my tweets from earlier today. I said, I'm starting to have concerns about Kyrie's availability, but I knee-jerk react to everything, so don't mind me. Poll question, right? Over under, Kyrie Irving plays 60 games. And I put the laughing emoji because I love doing polls. So, pause. I think that was pause. I love making polls for, just people to voice their opinion. And look at this, man. Look at that. 50 what? 52.8% says under. This is how you know it's a good poll when people are like almost 50%. 60 games. Maybe I would have put 62 games. There would have been more under. But yeah, man. I'm concerned. And here's my my crazy take here, right? I'm wondering if the issues right now with the foot sprain with Kyrie, I wonder if it has anything to do with the Anta shoes. I just feel like he's playing the new kicks, brand new company. He has to rock their kicks. I wonder if that is an issue there. And I guess the silver lining there is that it is early in the season, but it is concerning. Let's be for real. Like, I know people are going to be like, man, don't overreact to it. But, man, I can't stop myself. And the reason for that is because we had Kristaps Porzingis. And you never knew when he was going to play. And when he was going to play, you're like, oh, great. And then he'd come out there and not give you much. And same thing with Kyrie. Not saying that he's not giving you much. He's given us what he's been able to give us. He's come up clutch in a fourth. But it's like, I just don't like the... Like, it's giving me Kristaps Porzingis vibes right now. To be honest. And I want him to beat those allegations like immediately, right? I want this to work. I just fear that he's having some availability issues. And I know it's barely 4 games into the season, so maybe I am overreacting. I will admit that I may be overreacting, but I am a little concerned. I'm not that concerned, but a little concerned. So that's that for Kyrie, man. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Am I overreacting, or am I within my grounds of saying there is some cause for pause and concern here when it comes to Mr. Kyrie Irving himself, right? What else did I have on my? Okay, yeah, all right. So with now, I thought Kyrie was going to be potentially out, but now Grant Afseth has officially ruled him out. Are we going to get a Hardy party, right? Are we going to get a Jaden Hardy party tonight against the Bulls? I could see it. The thing is, against Memphis, for some reason, I guess him not getting much play time, he's finding a hard groove to get into. So hopefully we give him more minutes, because I rather put more minutes in the Jaden Hardy than to put more minutes in the Seth Curry. I get it. It's early in the season. Jason Kidd wants to get off to a good start. I think the sooner you could get Jaden Hardy into a good groove, the easier it is for you as a coach to be able to manage your lineups and your rotations. I think it's crucial for Jaden Hardy to take these opportunities when Kyrie Irving's out. Now, can he show that he can run the offense? Those things are still question marks. But is he a raw talent that could be a really good bench player that comes off the bench and gives you a good 15 to 20 minutes a game? I believe he can be. And I think in a game like today, I don't want to see Luka play 40 minutes. If Luka plays 40 minutes tonight against the Chicago Bulls, I probably won't be upset tonight if the Rangers win. But tomorrow, after the euphoria goes away and before the Nuggets game, I'll be really upset that Luka had to play 40 minutes tonight. So that is my thing. We need to utilize our team to the point where we keep Luka at 34 minutes and under a game. That is my thing, and I'm gonna stick to that, man. So yeah, hopefully we get a Hardy party tonight. Hopefully we get a Hardy sighting tonight as well. Wanted to show y'all another thing here in the news and rumors segment. There is news when it comes to our great basketball splash god Dirk Nowitzki, or Nowitzki. He is going to be on a episode of All the Smoke with Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. And immediately there's been a lot of like dialogue, whether, why is Dirk doing this? All the smoke don't deserve Dirk, or whatever the case may be. I mean, I think now that these guys, all these guys' careers have they've retired, they're not playing basketball no more. They're in that club, former NBA players club, former champions club. Dirk, obviously a Hall of Famer. I don't see anything wrong with it, man. The Warrior series is what it is. Dirk eventually got his championship and his MVP. I mean, he got his MVP that year and got eliminated that year, unfortunately. But Dirk is fully accomplished, man, and there's nothing for him to feel. How would I put it? To feel like I'm above these people. Like Dirk's not that kind of guy. Dirk's a stand-up guy, and I think this is gonna be an amazing episode to see Dirk in this kind of environment and that kind of podcast. I hope they keep it 100% real with him and raw with him, like they do every other guest, and to see a different side of Dirk, of more, how would I say, more insight into like the basketball mind. That is what I'm gonna be looking forward to the most. It should be a fun episode. I can't wait to see it. And I also believe Mark Cuban shot an episode with them as well, because he took some photos with them. But the big news here is that Dirk is on All the Smoke, a podcast where we potentially got an hour and a half worth of a conversation out of him and Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. It's gonna be dope to see, man. So I'm excited about that. Man. And before we move on to the next item, man, we got a super chat from the MVP, as he is called on Week Talk Mavs, and the MVP here as well, man. What is this? I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna catch it. Shout out to Coy, man. Coy in the building. He goes, it's okay to be concerned, but it's early in the season. I'd rather Kai miss now than later. I totally agree. I think I caught some flack. Again, appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you as always. I think I caught some flack for airing my concern on Twitter. They're like, man, it's too early for this. And I was like, man, I couldn't post this like with 30 games into the season, because I could have. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm knee-jerk reaction. It is what it is. Leave me alone, right? But yeah, no, I agree. I want this to work, and I just hope that Kyrie, when he does come back, he's good to go. And honestly, I want to see him Friday. I'd rather him not play this game and then play Friday against the Denver Nuggets, because we will need him. We will need him in that game. All right, so I'm getting through all my stuff here. Here we go. So also, if y'all don't know, Mark Cuban was also on another podcast this week, which I hate. I hate even like having to speak up on this, but Mark Cuban been doing a lot of podcasts, and he ended up doing the Mr. Beast podcast as well. Jesus Christ, what am I doing over here? He ended up being on the Impulsive podcast. So for those that want to see Mark Cuban talk about stuff with Logan Paul, here it is right here. They talk about Mark Cuban on giving Mr. Beast $1 million, blah, 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 blah. The one tidbit that I will say, or the one takeaway that I will take from this actual episode, is that Mark Cuban did pretty good. I was actually entertained with the podcast. The things he said about the Mavericks weren't even like Twitter worthy to be like, oh, he said something crazy. He really didn't. He actually did a better job than he normally does, where he just speaks too loosely. No, he just spoke very casually. He did reveal how he spends his time, and that kind of took me aback. He revealed how his time is allotted, and he was talking about how 70% goes to cost plus drugs, and 30% goes to the Dallas Mavericks. But in the offseason, he says 100% goes to the Dallas Mavericks. Now, whether that's true or not, I will say that was refreshing to hear, because for several years, we were like, what are you doing in the offseason? And I will say this last offseason, it did look like it was 100% focus into the offseason. And I'm trying to turn a new leaf and trying to be more positive about things and stop trying to be super pessimistic, right? But I will go ahead and give Mark Cuban that on what he said. Now look, I might not be agreeing with everyone. Everyone I might agree with me, but I'm gonna just take him for his word at that. And I will say this last offseason did prove that. So, well, but again, I was calling for the tank. Speaking of which, do we need to start apologizing to those that wanted the Mavericks to tank? Because look at what we've done with the tank job. I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't want to start arguments up in here. All right. What else I have on the list? Okay. Awesome. 2 more things in the rumors and news. Bear with me. We're gonna keep moving, man. We're gonna keep moving. All right. So here's this other thing that I wanted to show y'all. I don't know if y'all know B-Ball Breakdown. One of my favorite basketball YouTube channels when it comes to like breaking down basketball. He made a video about Luka Doncic. Dropped it today, I believe. 23 hours ago.
Size and strength for the shot.
God, I didn't mean to play it. But he dropped a video on Luka talking about he's going to be MVP this year. So I don't know if y'all know him. I'm going to just play 1 minute of this. Check it out. I'm going to be live reacting with y'all. So check this out real quick.
And his immense gravity for the passes. Traditionally, Luka has been a below-average three-point shooter, primarily because he employs a two-motion shot where the ball pauses slightly at his set point and disrupts his rhythm. It's why he ends up making a lot of shots that appear rushed, but are only moving closer to the ideal one motion that guys like Steph Curry employ. I kind of felt bad for Xavier Tillman last night, as Luka cold targeted him constantly. Grant Williams sets a solid screen to get Smart off of him, and he does a great job to cut him off to the right, then shuffle to stop Luka from getting into the lane. But Luka hits him with a nice jab step hop, where his two-motion shot is easier to manage from 17 feet. At the end of the first half, the Mavs were nursing a three.
So yeah, so that he's gonna like keep talking, and then he'll break into like the video on why I believe Luka Doncic will be the MVP of the year. He does a great job, man. He breaks down basketball very well. I learned about horns through him, the Spanish style of basketball. Like, he is very knowledgeable, very good at, not only making an entertaining video, but also breaking down basketball. And I love seeing different people speak about Luka and their approach to, or their take on his game. And B-Ball Basketball Breakdown is one of the guys, or one of the people, one of the channels that I really look forward to when they talk basketball. So if y'all into that kind of stuff, man, check it out. I haven't seen it, but I could tell that it might be a pretty awesome video. And the last thing, man, today is Derrick Jones Jr., a potential revenge game against Chicago. Could that be a thing today? So I'm just going to put an alert out there. Watch out for Derrick Jones Jr. He had a great game against the Memphis Grizzlies, but he might have another great game today against the Chicago Bulls, which was his former team. I don't think there's any bad blood, but there is going to be that get up for your team, right? Like Spencer Dinwiddie went off against us, and Dorian Finney-Smith went off against us. There's something to playing against your old team in a meaningful game. It's early in the season. These games are meaningful, to say the least. So yeah, man, that does it for the rumors and news. Now, before we get on to the next item that I want to discuss, before we get on to the Mavericks opponents, I want to mix it up a little bit. I want to jump straight into like overs and unders instead of over-under, and then talk about the opponent. So let's do that. All right, man. I am going to start a poll. Luka Doncic, man. He's been balling out, right? Balling the hell out. Will he continue that today? And what prop should we go with? I I'm gonna go with 3-pointers made because he's taking 12 of them a game and making almost 50%. So let's go with Luka 3-pointers, 3-point makes. Yeah, 3 p.m. 3 p.m. 3-pointer makes. Let's set it at 4.5 made. and the reason I say that because I got a prop on it too. So I want to see y'all's take on this. So for today's game, Luka's 3-pointers. Will he make over or under 4.5? Y'all sound off in the comments below or in the poll below. Pause. Anyway, man, let's go ahead and let's take a look into our opponents today. And that'll be another new little segment here. Let me go ahead and pull up the Chicago Bulls roster, man. Here we go. Let's pull up. All right, there you go. Pulled up. All right, so here's the Chicago Bulls depth chart. Zach LaVine, apparently it is a day-to-day. I'm not sure if there's any news that has dropped about his availability. Let me go ahead and check the Twitter sphere while I'm looking that up. Let me get the Mavs PR on this one. And so while I'm pulling that up, I'm going to read a couple of comments to get caught up where the hell we at, because I know I've been talking for a while. Let me see what y'all talking about, man. I definitely try to go back and forth with the comments as much as possible. But today's just one of those special days, man. Like I'm just genuinely excited about seeing this Texas Rangers game. Okay. Frank says, TGK, been seeing that Jazz players have been disgruntled due to other players, plus their guard rotation suck. Kessler kind of has a down year. Maybe we will soon see Lowry in a Mavs uniform. That would be crazy. Where would Lowry go? To the 3? That means Josh Green gets dealt, right? Tim Hardaway Jr., probably Max Kleba. I don't know how much Lowry makes, but where would Lowry go on this team? Probably the 3. That'd be a crazy 3. Yeah. Huh. Something to think about, right? Let me... Again, if y'all trying to contact me, definitely put a TGK in y'all comment, and I will be responding to y'all. Again, salute to We Talk Mavs. Again, I learned from We Talk Mavs. Salute to the guys, man. Without them, I wouldn't be half as good as I am doing these shows, man. Rel's in the building. What it do, man? Speaking of We Talk Mavs, Rel, one half of the We Talk Mavs crew. Base Alcatraz says the good thing is that it's his other foot left. Last year was right foot for Kyrie. Okay. That is good. That is good. Hopefully that's hopefully it recovers quick. You know what I'm saying? The Daily Mavs podcast is in the building. You go, yo. Little concern is okay. All right. Hardy needs more than 10 minutes. I agree. I think Hardy needs 15 to 20 minutes moving forward, man. Richard K says, my issue with over 30 overrated, overpaid, injury riddled, washed up has-beens or never was, no matter who you are, except for LeBron and Kareem, not even the great Bill Russell could beat Father Time. Dang. Good point, man. Now that I'm in my 30s hooping, I ain't the same like I was in my 20s, man. I guess before we get into the Chicago stuff, let me go ahead and read more comments. That Dirk episode gonna be fire. Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is. Frank says, it will be hilarious. Dirk just be cussing like crazy on the Smoke podcast. Over or under, does Dirk cuss on the podcast? I would like to hear one curse word from Dirk. Martin Blake in the building. What's good? He says, now I'll be forced to watch that podcast. I like Matt. The other guy, not so much. I prefer Pat, PG, and JJ's. You know what podcast I do like? It's Paul George. Paul George podcast is pretty good, and he always gives love to Luka and Dirk. So that I like that. I like that about him. But he has a really good, how would I say, like just a good atmosphere. Like the setup is dope. The conversation is just always fluid. Like Paul George is a dope podcast, man. Y'all got an app you watch Mavs on? I don't want to say it out loud. You could DM me, bro. I'll send you my link. But I think the last time I said it, I got someone in trouble, so I'm not trying to do all that. Frank says, TGK, by the way, just wanted to point out Lively has a better defensive rating than year 2 Kessler, who's older. Lively 110 to Kessler 122. But people said Lively wasn't ready. People said Lively needed to go to the G League. People said Lively ain't no Kessler. All right. I mean, we still got a couple of games to go, right? Richard K says, I like Cuban, but I trust Kid more than Mark. Right. I agree with you there. I agree. Frank says, TGK, and actually Lively slightly better than Kessler rookie year defensively so far. Wow. Hey, man, we didn't say these things just to say it, right? There's great people out there that bring analysis. The whole Lively and Kessler comparison, I believe that came from Larry. I think Larry, if y'all on We Talk Mavs, he's on here a couple of times as well. I think Larry was like, he brought that talking piece up, and give credit where credit's due. I looked into him like, yeah, I mean, yeah, the stats say it. So salute to Larry for bringing that up. Frank says, TGK, we got to bring in more talent because I don't want to rely on Luka being on fire because he will be cold some nights. That is where Jaden Hardy comes into play. I think Jaden Hardy and Kyrie will eventually have to pick up Luka. Mr. Argus Records, what it do? TGK, this is the best Dante Exum we have ever seen or not? I need to see more. I think he could show us more. I think he has the potential to be more. It's just I don't think we have the situations to put him in. But when he does come in, he does push the pace. He looks like a duplicate of Josh Green, like the body shape. It looks like two Josh Greens out there whenever Josh Green and Dante Exum are out there. Like I said, he's nice, plays good defense, man. You just got to give him more opportunities, right? So where am I at? All right, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at our opponent today, man. This is the 2-2, dos y dos, Chicago Bulls. All right, their point guard, their starters rotation is Kobe White. We are still left to be seen on Zach LaVine. Yeah, I rhymed there. Look at that. DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, and Nikola Vucevic. Their second line rotation is Alex Caruso, Javon Carter, Ayo Dosunmu. I don't know. I hope I'm saying it right. Torrey Craig and Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond would have been nice, right? And then their third string, I'm going to assume Dalen Terry gets play. I don't know if Adama Sanago gets play. All right. What about that roster scares y'all, right? Besides Zach LaVine, he's definitely scary, but he's hurt. Lonzo Ball's unavailable. Alex Caruso, he a hooper. Kobe White, he's nice. DeMar DeRozan at his older age, he's still efficient. But I will say this, and I will slightly move into like the X factor of today's game. And as I'm doing the Mavericks opponent review, I think the X factor to today's game is Nikola Vucevic, to be completely honest with you. That dude's a big, beefy dude. Pause. Derek Lively, I don't know if he has enough muscle to deal with him like that. And I think that's going to be the ongoing thing this year when it comes to Derek Lively and the Dallas Mavericks. I think Derek Lively is going to be having the foul bug early on. And I said this. Like, give Derek Lively the grace, the patience, allow him to foul out in the first half. It is what it is. He's going to get better with time. I think by the All-Star break, he's going to be real polished and a lot better at defending and not fouling. However, if he starts tonight, which he should, Nikola Vucevic is going to be a really, really tough person to guard for him. Now, I'm not saying like Vucevic going to go off like that, but I think Vucevic could go off like that. It just depends if Zach LaVine is going to be playing. You know, if Zach LaVine plays, it makes Vucevic more of a threat. If Zach LaVine doesn't play, then you could kind of double and how would I say, double team Vucevic in certain instances. That way, you minimize his impact. I'm checking Mavs Twitter right now. There is no starting lineup out. So as soon as the starting lineup is out, I will let y'all know. I am about to check for Zach LaVine. See if there's any updates on that. Let me see. So when you put keywords in Twitter or X, whatever y'all want to call it. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Check it out. I got y'all. I hope that was enough of an opponent's review. Y'all let me know if either I put enough time or not enough time in the opponent's review. But Zach LaVine back listed as available to play Wednesday. So for those bettors out there, he is available tonight. So to me, that instantly makes Vucevic a bigger threat than I would have liked for him to be. I think you cannot double Vucevic as often as you would like to get the ball out of his hand. So he is definitely going to present some issues for us for sure. Yeah. All right, man. Yeah. So I would say I am concerned with Zach LaVine because who's going to be guarding him? I mean, you could throw Josh Green at him, but then who's going to guard Dorian Finney-Smith? DeMar DeRozan. Chicago Bulls apparently has had our number in recent times, and I'm about to pull this up and see if that is true because I know they've beaten us. Chicago Bulls history. See if I can find something on this. I can't remember the last time we've beaten these guys, and it is kind of mad annoying. All right, let's see. Here we go. So I think I found something. Let me take this banner off today. Again, my X factor is Vucevic 100%. Here we go. Got to add. Oh, what the hell? Look at this. All-time records against each other. They played 84 games against each other all time, and it is 42-42 for the tiebreaker, ladies and gentlemen. For the tiebreaker, man. All right. Here we go. So game 84 this year, April 7th, the Bulls won. And then December 10th, 2022, the Bulls won 144-115. Ugh. The last time the Mavs beat the Bulls was January 9th, 2022, 113-99. And then the Bulls have been beating us in 2021, and 2020. Dang, they went on a 1, 2, 3, 4 game winning streak on us. So yeah, man, they've been beating up on us, bro. They have been beating up on us as of late. So, all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 out of the last 7 games, the Bulls have won. Yeah. So yeah, they have had our number. They have been beating us to a pulp, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right. Let me see where we at with the poll. So for Luka Doncic, made threes, set it at 4.5. This is how I know I made a bad poll. When 92% of y'all said over. Luka getting over. Shout out to the 13 votes. I appreciate y'all. While y'all in here, man, if y'all don't mind leaving a like on the video, it goes a long way. It helps out a lot. Let me make another poll. Let me see if anybody in the chat talking about a prop. That way I could put it as a poll. Let me see. But that's crazy, dude. That Chicago's been dominating us, dogs. What the hell? Where we at? Where was I at? Frank says, TGK, we got to bring in more talent. Yeah, we talked about that. Dante Exum. Oh, King's in the building. Salute. Double salute to King in the building. King Stradamus. Look, I'm pretty sure y'all watch We Talk Mavs. We're gonna watch We Talk Mavs tonight. Hopefully it's with a Rangers victory as well. And hopefully it's with a Mavs victory. We need to go 4-0, man. This Friday game is big time. Big time. Richard Case is talking to King here. Big Fat says, Kid, this is the first real test. I want to see Kid up this and see he has changed from last season. I would say so far I am genuinely, and I mean this, I am genuinely happy with how Jason Kidd has gone about things thus far. Am I ecstatic? No, but I am more happy about his coaching, his Jason Kidd's overall, how would I say, engagement, the way he answers questions in post games now. He seems like he's revitalized versus that dog race of a season that it was last year. He seems more amped. He seems more engaged. He seems to be calling timeouts. I think I heard Followell on Locked On the other this morning, or I forgot when I heard it, but he was talking about how in the fourth quarter there was like a timeout after a timeout after another timeout, and that kind of gave Luka like this additional 5 to 6 minute rest in the fourth quarter and not needing to have to bench Luka in the fourth quarter. And I got to thinking, I was like, those times when other teams will be on a run and Kidd will not call a timeout and just allow the Mavericks to just keep running up and down the court and just draining them while they're getting beat. And then they're trying to do as much as they can on offense and forcing it. And, he's trying to let them figure it out like Coach Pop would. And this and that don't work, bro. Call a timeout. They obviously need a little breather. They need some rest. They also need to recalibrate things. And he's been doing that better this year. So, Jason Kidd, it is early. He is 3-0. I'm going to give him that. He's got to maintain it. He got the first 10 games for me before I really become critical on him. So far, so good, right? You're 3-0. Wood the hill. All right. Knight says, I'm not tripping over Kyrie because of how the team is playing with pace, but I need him at least by Friday. Agreed, man. Agreed. I need Kyrie as well by Friday as well. Let me go ahead and double check, see if there's any lineups that have been announced. Let me see. I got me a little haircut today, man. I chopped off the locks, man. I had to get fresh. For today's events. Rangers, man. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be a good one. All right, let me go ahead and put another poll. I didn't see any comments about it, so let's go with Derek Lively. Go with his rebounds. I'm very interested to hear what y'all got, because normally I'd feel confident about him reaching his number and possibly going over. But with the opponent today, I'm a little bit hesitant to say over on this. So I'm going to set Derek Lively's rebounds at 6 rebounds. So let me know if Derek Lively will get over or if he will be under 6 rebounds in today's game versus the Chicago Bulls. Let me see something else. I want to pull up some advanced analytics on the Chicago Bulls, because I want to see what their pace is. NBA pace rating. Interesting to see what kind of offense they running. Here we go. Hollinger team stats. Let's take a look at this together. While y'all vote in that poll below, man. Check out that poll. Here is Hollinger's team statistics. Y'all see who number 1 is, guys? Look at this. Y'all see that? Maybe y'all don't see that. Maybe let me take myself down here so y'all can see more of it. The Dallas Mavericks are first in offensive efficiency with a 119 and a defensive efficiency of a 111. That is pretty awesome. Okay. So let's see where we rank on defensive efficiency. So you click that number and it'll show the best. Damn, Orlando got the best defense in the league. Hold on. So we fall at 21st. We got the 21st best defense. We got the number 1 offense. What is this? True shooting percentage. All right, who got the highest one? Dallas. We got the 5th highest true shooting percentage. Okay. What is this? Efficiency field goal percentage. All right, who got the highest efficiency field goal percentage? Great. Page error. There we go. Denver. LA Clippers, Brooklyn, Dallas. Okay. The rebound rate. Let's see where we rank on rebound rate. Where do we fall? 15th. I ain't mad at that. I am not mad at rebound rate at 15. All right, cool. That's cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. Offensive rebound rate. There's an offensive rebound rate. I don't think we rank up there. No, we're 24th in that. All right, that's cool. Turnover rate. Turnover ratio. We should be very low. We should be high on this. Yup. Look at that. Dallas. Tied for third with Indiana on the turnover ratio. That's beautiful. The less turnovers, the less opportunity the other team has to score. It's as simple as that. As simple as that. Assist ratio. We are not going to be high on this. Guarantee it. All right. See, this is what happens when you live outside the city, man. You get like the slow internet. All right. So for the assist ratio, the Dallas Mavericks rank 25th. And that's fine. That's fine. When you got Luka, you don't expect it. All right, now let's get into the pace. This is what we got here. This is what we came here for. My bad, I took y'all all the way around. Pace, the Mavericks ranked 5th. Cinco. 5th in pace, bro. What the hell? What a change from last year. I think we were like dead last year when it comes to pace. Where's the Chicago Bulls? All right, here's the Chicago Bulls. They rank 19th in pace. Their offensive rating is 101, and the defensive rating is 109. Mavericks offensive rating is 119, and their defensive rating is 111. So, yeah. Hey, man, look, if I have to be the one to say it, I think the Dallas Mavericks are looking really good, man. Early on, 3 games. They're looking really good. I think the thing is right now is to show consistency, man. Show consistency that they can continue doing what they're doing. They seem locked in. The other day, they were giving candy to the Mavericks players. And what did Luka do? He didn't take none of the candy. He was like, nah, man, give me Slovenia candy. But he didn't take none of the candy. So salute to him. There is no Mavericks lineup out as of yet. So let me go ahead and let's get to the next segment, ladies and gentlemen, and it is the game predictions. All right, so y'all, if y'all still in here, still in the chat, man, y'all definitely go participate in that poll below with Derek Lively getting over or under 6 rebounds. Right now, we got 4 votes, and y'all are saying 75% over. You know, if y'all believe that, y'all should go put a parlay on that, man. You know what I'm saying? And get you some money. Mr. August Records says, how much credit does Jason Kidd deserve for the 3-0 start? Are the players doing all of this despite his coaching or with the help of it? Great question, bro. I would say if last year Jason Kidd was just watching the games like you and I, because he said that, oh, I'm just watching the games, you know, nobody died. If we're basing that Jason Kidd off of the current Jason Kidd, I'm willing to upgrade him from 0% last year to 35% this year. I think Jason Kidd does deserve credit, 35% of these victories, because calling timeouts, changing Luka's minute structure, I guess messing around with the lineups. You threw the curveball in the first game, but now you started Derek Lively. He probably would have waited all the way to the end of the last season to start Derek Lively if we were in the last season, but we're not. So it seems like he is making changes. I would give Jason Kidd 35% of the victories. The other, 65%, that goes straight to the players. Players like Grant Williams. Apparently he had a team-only meeting prior to the Memphis Grizzlies game. Those things matter, man. And Luka talked about how he communicates on defense and how elite he is at that, and talking about he should be first team All-NBA. Grant Williams is showing a lot right now, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. When I say I'm loving him, pause, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving what Grant Williams is giving us. All right. but it's a salute to that. So I would say 35% for Jason Kidd as far as his contribution to these victories. All right, so we are in the game predictions, man. Let me go ahead and pull up what I love to pull up. Dallas Mavericks, Bulls, Vegas odds. Let's see what the Vegas people are thinking. MSN. Does MSN keep up with MGM? Not quite sure. Okay, so MSN or SI Sportsbook. There we go. SI Sportsbook. They have the Mavericks favored by 5.5. Over under 225 total points. All right. Here we go. Shout out the Knights in the building, man. He said Mavericks 115, Bulls 105. I'm going to go 225 total. I just don't see the Bulls having enough firepower. They don't push the pace enough. They don't even score enough, bro. I think it's going to be bigger than a 5-point blowout, to be honest with you. And for the Rangers, I'm gonna have their score up here as well. I'm gonna say Mavericks 121, the Bulls 105, and the Rangers 7, and the Snakes 3, and the Rangers become champions tonight, man. Nah, it'll be nice, man. I probably will cry if they end up winning it. It would be nice. Mr. August Record says Mavs 106, Bulls 98. A defensive game. It's crazy we would say these games are that score is a defensive game, but in today's NBA it is 100% a defensive game, and I wouldn't mind that. I just want a score to where Luka doesn't have to play much in a 4. You get what I'm saying? And I think if we're blowing this team out, then we sitting pretty, we looking pretty, and we doing pretty. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So yeah, man. Mavs 121, Bulls 105, and then I got the Rangers 7, Snakes 3. Looking forward to tonight's game. I'm be at the bar, right, watching the Rangers play. I'm at my Mavs. Yeah, I call them my Mavs on my phone right here watching type stuff, man. What I want to get into. Here we go. Let me go ahead and put on the official theme song to the Mavs pregame show. I appreciate y'all being here, man. I'm gonna end the show a little early, only because I got to drive 30 minutes up north to get to the bar to hang out with my peoples. So I'm gonna miss like an inning or two. Again, I appreciate y'all being here. If y'all like Dallas Mavericks pregame shows, and if you're new here and if you enjoy this, definitely leave a like, subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. Again, thank y'all so much. Let's get this dub tonight. Let's go Mavs. And if you're a Rangers fan, let's go Rangers. It's been your boy TGK, and I'm going to catch y'all. Hold on.
But a Gemini and the other faces.
I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. We out.
My way, bro. Give a fuck about how your day go. If it don't pay dough, I'm trying to feed the fam. I told them I had a plan and I can't fall short. I gotta take off like I'm Luka.